2020 billion naira that all of them collected. I'm just saying. Or maybe that's too much. From the last 2 billion naira I get all of you shared. I needed to, let's contribute to 200 million naira and settle this nurses. Nah, they don't do that. We don't do that here, man, I think. So the nurses continues their strike, and they continue to make videos of why they are on strike. It is not just their pay, the welfare, including the places where they work. What they work with is hell, according to them. Here is one from, I think it's Delta also. Now watch this.
What will be this word name again? Orthopedic male ward. Seabed way that they use for patients for Nigeria. I'm not sure say any politician feel like that for this kind of place. Especially the Minister for Health and all these people there. Seabed. Look at the bathroom. Orthopedic ward. Now, as orthopedic patient, now if you lie here, you have back pain. This is what we are fighting for in Nigeria. We should have good and better healthcare system too. See beds that an orthopedic, we have orthopedic beds that are supposed to be in orthopedic wards, but we have beds that we cannot mention it. They are sagging, torn, and very dirty. I don't think any minister can sleep on this type of place. Like this one, a bed box now go full here. Well done, comrade.
I hope you did not catch anybody.
No, we did not catch our nurses. They are fighting for the healthcare system to be better.
Yes, we stand their support.
Yes, thank you.
Something has to change.
Yeah, this place, it needs the whole refurbishing. This place needs full refurbishing. This, I beg talk, madam. Okay. I no go video you, just talk. Okay, say here, these things and they fall on patients them. You see, this is a male orthopedic ward. The ceiling, this is UPTH, University of Port Harcourt Teaching Hospital. This is what nurses are fighting for. That the health sector should be better. I don't think any minister can stay in this kind of place, or any politician, or bring their people here, because we don't have £3,000 to go and spend one each day in the London clinic. Look at this is nurses room. See the door. Door is broken and tattered and anyhow. It's too bad. We need changes in the health sector. This is what we are fighting for in Nigeria. The Nigerian nurses deserve and is calling for a better healthcare system. It's too bad. This one a bedside. Is this a bedside locker or a firewood? It is too bad. These things are due for change. There's no minister that can lie here. There's no political person that can lie here. That is the problem we have. We are saying do this for the masses. Because the masses that you still come and ask for votes in 2027. Yes, we pray so. We pray so that the government becomes sensitive. Because after this one is full-fledged strike. Well done, sir. Thank you. Please, thank you for understanding with us. We are also fighting for the patients. It's not just our own. It's everybody. Let Nigeria be better. That is 35 years ago. That nursing is a profession sui generis.
That's River State too, where the wiki is telling you it was a superb this or that, simply because it constructed flyover 1, flyover 2, flyover 3, flyover 4, flyover 5, flyover 12, and then it built houses for judges. And none like that. About that was their teaching hospital. So they are on strike. They asked every nurse to stay away. There is a nurse that possibly takes a Hippocratic oath, like more serious. So she was harassed out of the premises at another center. Watch this.
He refuses to leave work. Sabotaging our strike. Look at her. They will refuse us entry the data.
We are fighting one battle that will benefit everybody. But she's not supporting this strike.
Is it your personal property? So please carry your bag and get out.
She's the one sabotaging the strike.
And
The federal Niveau Secretary President. The goal will not branch.
They are refused to bond. To make sure you have a good workers enough. You are here and then you rush to it. I beg carry your bag.
Management will recommend you.
Nurses don't have it. They are not paying, no. They are not paying, no. They are not
Bye-bye.
anything, no.
When they take them, they go.
Madam, they go. Go. Now you walk past. Shameless woman. And she's even angry. I don't know. I don't understand. She's even angry.
You can't pay for nothing. Why not? Yes, sir. She won't go this direction. We know it's not. Maybe she's not. She not enter that. She not enter. See, madam, we enter rain. So, madam, I beg, enter rain. Make we dey go. Enter rain. Make we dey go.
What you want to tell you, madam? You are sabotaging strike. I tell you that we are putting things to you. How? Look at her face, oh. She's not sabotaging the strike. Federal Niveau Secretary President will go without branch. People should look.
Voila, not too much. So she's called a saboteur, sabotaging their efforts and their demand for a better pay. And since the only language understood by the politicians is for them to down tools, so anyone who is not in on that with them is considered a saboteur, sabotaging their efforts. I really do wish that they could put their money together, yeah? Anyway, let's leave that aside now. Let's go further into what it is like, right, to exist under this APC, Egbekegbese propaganda field news or information. How do you kind of live through that? I found one. I mean, they are hosting what they call the digital conference or digital summit right now in Aso Rock, where they have picked and also ferried their social media sellers to teach them all the necessary tricks of content creations, how to control the narratives, change the narrative. In a nutshell, just to make sure that they feed you with so much propaganda that a lot of you will become so overfed with it. They are not joking. In this drive to give you the taste of it, remember that yesterday or so, it was 2 days ago, it was announced that the FEC is the Federal Executive Council in Abuja. They said that they agreed to spend 920 billion naira on the airport's upgrade in Nigeria. I know you've heard about it, okay? But 712 billion of that money will be used in upgrading the runway, build a perimeter fence at the MMI, that is Muritala Mohammed International Airport in Lagos. And that triggered reactions, like a lot of reactions. How could Lagos take all of that? When it was deliberate, it was an economic, it was a political decision that was deliberate to make Lagos to remain this commercially viable. While others argued that, well, Lagos makes so much of the money. So in 2024, they said that Lagos Airport made over 290 billion naira, the airport alone, both international and local. So if Nigeria was to be a real place, right, or maybe like China, they will be developed for real, they will be developed other airports across, the regions, so they can make them commercially viable and possibly make them able to fend or take care of themselves. So both for and against, they have made their decision, and it seems that it is final. But in order not to be like another thing that you are piling up to hold them sort of like accountable for, the journey of the journey of their digital summit, or how they're going to take you through this. I don't know how to explain that to you, but I'll show you. First, Peter Umeh was complaining about why 712 billion naira, $500 million will be needed to do what exactly? Renovate the air. So he released the video. Then I'm going to show you what they have now released as what they want to change Muritala to. I remember that if you still search on social media today, you will still see videos or pictures of Muritala Mohammed Airport renovated by Adisirika, according to these guys. But when I started seeing the pictures of what they said the Muritala look like outside right now, I'm like, oh, propaganda etibere. But first, listen to this. Somebody's rage. 712 billion. That's a lot of...
Yes, there are a lot of things I want to ignore. I ignore these things on a daily basis. But yesterday morning I woke up and I couldn't bear when I saw what was trending on social media, that we are going to embark on another white elephant project again. There are 712 billion naira will be projected for Muritala International Airport, Lagos, for renovation. 712 billion naira. We are not doing proper things. We are not getting our priorities right. When we have misaligned allocation of resources, when we misappropriate, we do appropriation that are not tiling with the realities of our times. When we have a government that is not putting energy into, putting energy and investment into agriculture, that we could feed the world. We are projecting 712 billion naira for the renovation of the international airport that is working. This level and style that is used to steal public funds should stop. Because the other day we talked about 39 billion naira for the international conference center that people can't even enjoy AC after they went there for an occasion. 39 billion would have erected a new one. Nobody can argue that. Let's see the proposal from the contractor. And all of this is done by presidential assent, not by National Assembly appropriating resources for these particular projects. Then you have another one, 15 trillion naira being spent on Lagos-Calabar highway, leading to nowhere, when we have 4,000 federal roads, kilometers of federal road that is not durable. And we are not investing our money in education. The nurses are on strike. Public health care is in a bad state. Go to Geberal Specialist Hospital. Go to federal medical centers across Nigeria. They are in bad state. Nobody can go to these hospitals. No medicine, no doctors. The nurses the numbers of nurses we have depleted so seriously because we don't have government that is putting money in the right direction. Our educational system is no longer serving the purpose. So we have a situation where government is mismanaging our money. There's nowhere in this kind of critical time that the government, a reasonable government, we wake up to spend 712 billion naira to renovate an international airport that is in operation. Because they wake up again like we can say, oh, you have made so money. No, we're not talking about how much you have made. That is not the problem. What we are talking about is the fact that the allocation of resources must align with the reality of today. The reality of today is that Nigeria is not a productive state. We have less than 1,000 industries. We have unemployment numbers rising every day. We have over 76% of our rural community living in multi-dimensional poverty. So we cannot have a situation where 65% of our country are in poor, abject poverty, and we are investing money in things that cannot, regenerate this money in rapid succession. We need to put money in agriculture. We have the land, we have the manpower. We need to put money there so that these resources can help boost the health of the economy, so that people can get jobs, so that the byproduct of the processing materials coming from our agricultural sector will help to give our economy the necessary health that it deserves. Please, Nigerians should speak up. We should stop having short attention span. People cannot be spending your money like this. And spending such amount of money without appropriation. That is what I see. You keep on doing everything with presidential assent. The framers of our constitution that determined that everything must pass through the National Assembly were not foolish. They did it with sense, because we know that a power in one hand of one man will be abused. We cannot at this point spend 712 billion. We cannot.
We are a poor nation. The bank code will follow. They say firewood, not food. They say we need to plant more trees. And they are not giving us money. We need to open our eyes, shine it, and tell the West, if you don't guarantee our finances and work up with us to stop this, we are not going to comply with your climate change. They're doing.
Tell me, what are we producing and selling to other countries? Not even slippers. We eat the skin of our cows instead of turning them to beautiful bags and shoes. Eliminate that. It's a sign of poverty.
Thank you, Kolu. Anyway, let me sit down properly. Ish. Now, what you have on your screen was the 2022 pictures actually, March 16, 2022, when Bokwari was in Lagos to come and commission the newly refurbished, upgraded Muritala Muhammad Airport. Did you listen? That was 3 years ago. See, this image was all over social media. I just had to search for it and see the upgrade. Adisirika, 106 billion naira. They painted the wall. With all these images. Right? I say it's a welcome center. It's so beautiful now. It's a welcome kineko. It's got scanner now. It scan your passport. It scan your VIP. This one a VIP room. Like if you want to go and fly private jet. Outside, it's a terminal parking, new parking lot, new kineko. 106 billion. Ladies and gentlemen, is now obsolete. I have been seeing this picture online. If you have been seeing it too, well, maybe we are seeing same thing. And if you have been to the Murtala Muhammad airport anytime recently, the international part, this is not like this. You look now for outside. Hey, a rundown country. This is what is called a rundown country. I want to read the comments. Anybody on this platform who have seen the Murtala Muhammad airport?